So of course here today we have a 5-month-old Angora. He's got quite a lot of fur. And I also noticed that he has a herring. So this is the first one I've dealt with in about 6 years. And this is a very strange area for him, so he is very uncomfortable. Hold still, buddy. But I want to show you what it's like to handle maybe your chin that has never been handled. Just be persistent, and I'm not squeezing him tight. I want him to breathe. But I'm very persistent in rolling him over. And you can see here, hopefully, that there's quite a large ring of fur around that. And I've already extended the penis. I noticed the only reason I did that was because, one, he was really going at it. And two, you can kind of tell it's purple on the end, and that's not, for a 5-month-old, that's not normal. So I have some very expensive natural lubricant, specifically for these guys because it's water-based. And what I'm going to do is magically put this on the hand that I'm holding the bottle with. Actually, I'm just going to put it on my desk. So you put some on the desk and you get some on your fingers. And, because remember, these guys are going at this with their mouths, so they do ingest whatever you put on these. Hold still, buddy. He has so much fur. I am super tempted to just shave him for this particular video because it would be way easier on both of us, but he's like, man, look, this sucks. Hold still. We're both getting messy here. And so now that there's a little lube on it, I can, it's a little bit easier to manipulate this ring. This is a really deep one, especially for a baby this young. Pretty crazy. Usually I do not see stuff like this, especially even on older males. So it's on there pretty tight. So what you want to do is find a dull pair of scissors. And I say dull, I mean the tip. This is a really fun one. Normally I put them in my the crook of my arm, but unfortunately can't see that video. Nope, sorry, you're gonna go in the arm, buddy. So you kind of put them in a crook of your arm. Like so. Actually, you know what? You're going to get some trim. Hold still. And I'm just going to trim some of his belly hair here. Normally, I do not recommend using scissors around these guys at all, because if they move and you get their skin, I mean, it's cut right through it. It's so thin. Hold still. You can see he's got, because he's an Angora, he's got so much fur I can't actually see the problem in question here. So he's drying out pretty bad, so I'm going to get a little more lube. And attempt to hold him like so. And this is a baby, so he's really not used to this. My older males I handle a lot, so they're used to being rolled around and checked. And I don't check for fur rings, but I certainly check for breeding injuries. Ugh, dude, you're killing me. Your fur is so much fur. I mean, look, this fur on his ass is 2 inches long. That's ridiculous. That's why I really don't like dealing with Angoras. Okay, fur ring. Actually, it's loosened up quite a bit now that I've lubed it, so I'm just gonna use my nails here to pull on it a little bit before I use the scissors, because he's wiggling a lot. And it's much harder to get a good grip on these guys, because again, they've got so much fur. There's not a whole lot of body under there. Dude, look. I'm gonna be traumatized for life. I'm traumatized for life. Come on. It's like, damn, it hurts. Get some more lube. My son is going away, so it's, sorry, dude. I know this sucks. And you can tell this hurts. I mean, look, the whole thing's like purple because it's lost its circulation. And you cannot pull on these very hard. I mean, just a little bit of pulling. So you kind of want to grab both sides and pull apart just very gently because it does kind of pincher it. There it goes. Finally! All that pain for him for just that little tiny fur ring, which is... Dude, you kill me, man. Look at his little mane. Wow. So that's how you remove a fur ring on a baby that really doesn't want it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep an eye on him. I'll flip him over. He should have already retracted it all the way if it was properly lubed. And actually you can see the color is already more normal. It's a pink instead of purple. This is good. This means that we've already got blood circulating back in there. He's a little swollen. So just going to, again, add a little more lube to the end. Sorry, buddy. But given some time, he will just work that in himself and it should go back into the sheath. There it goes. So, sorry, man. Ugh, baby Angora problems. Yeah, look at your glorious fur. Aren't you a sweetie?